Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to go through some more of my Lego to see what I want to keep and what I want to part out or get rid of. Today we're going to go through that basket down there, and then there's some tubs underneath the bed that have some Lego in them. I think there's only one, and there may be a box in one of the other tubs. So we're going to go through all that, see what we can part ourselves with that we don't think we need anymore, or maybe even remember what we have, because I know some of the stuff that's down underneath the bed, but I don't remember all of it. So let's take a look at it today. Okay, so this project has become a little crazy now. So this tote had mostly a Friends set down here, a bunch of 3-in-1s, the one Jurassic Park set I have, and some Speed Champions. I think I'm going to get rid of these Speed Champions. They're a set. They were not my favorite one. I just got them on sale. So I think I'm going to part with these. I'm also going to part with this flower set because it is an annoyance to build and then an annoyance to keep built because it would fall apart. This is the, I think it's called the Cherry Blossom Branches. The idea is great. I mean, they look good laying down on a table or a piano, but they would fall apart so easily. And then I'm going to get rid of this creepy set from a Doctor Strange movie. I got it mainly for the figures, and I don't even know for sure the figures are, so it may just be going as the monster and no figures if I can't find them. And there's this, I think it's a 4+ set. It's like Iron Man versus Thanos kind of thing. I think I also got this one on sale. I had a bad problem with buying stuff on sale that I didn't even need. This one, I don't know. This is they're not tiny plants. Succulents, that's what they are. They're the succulents. They look good, but to me they are not the best of Lego's work with the flowers. This wasn't my favorite to display either. So there are some pieces in here that I wouldn't mind keeping, such as a couple of these eggs, and there's this flower in here that is all hats, if I could find it, and I may keep a couple of those hats, but yeah, this is a set that I don't particularly care for at all. And then the jury is still out on some of this stuff here. I don't know if I want to get rid of these or not. And they're just taking up space, and there's really no way to make them smaller, because this is, as I said in my review, these a solid piece. So I might be getting rid of these. There's also this Avengers set, but this is only part of it. I'm not for sure where the rest of it is, so if I find the rest of it, it might be going away. I don't really need any more mechs, which is what that one is. There's a Friends set here. It's a small one. I don't know if I want to get rid of it or if I want to keep it and make it like a playground, because it has a slide and stairs. Though I don't know for sure yet on this one. This one is in the if pile. This flower set, I thought when I got it that it was going to be super awesome, because I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I love daffodils. They did not look that good. They only look good from the front. The back would always look ridiculous. And it's all made with shields, which was cool. So I'm not for sure on this one, but this one's probably going to be going too. Although this is 2 sets, so I need to separate it to make it into actual 2 sets instead of leaving them all together in one bag. I found this bag of pieces. I'm pretty sure it's from a flower set maybe, so I'm going to put that into the parts. Also found this from a small box of like a creator thing. I gave you the suggestion of making a piano, a house, a train, and a dinosaur. I'm going to take these apart and put them into the inventory as well. And then this is like the if box. I'm not for sure on these. I like them, but I also kind of don't. So I'm going to see what of these my mom likes for displaying on the piano like we do. These are the tiny plants. I think that the tiny plants are cool. They look a lot better than the succulents, but I don't know for sure if we want to keep them or not. So we'll see about that. There's also the bonsai tree. That can also be a cherry blossom tree. So there's the cherry blossoms. And as we saw the other day, the green pieces were in the desk over there. We have the happy plants, and they don't take up much space, so I may go ahead and keep these. I don't think I'll be getting the rocking plants, though, that go with these, so I don't know if I want to keep them or not. We also have the cherry blossom. I don't know what you want to call it, but like with the Four Gentlemen set kind of thing. And the Lucky Bamboo that's also from that theme. These are the ones that I never really cared too much for, and there's not really a season to put those ones out. These are the ones that are for a season, so we have the Japanese red maple for like fall time, and the chrysanthemum that's for the Four Gentlemen. I think I will keep that for fall time. This is kind of like springtime flowers. It's overflowing. I forgot that I had an Easter bunny, so a little too late to put that out now. Maybe we'll remember next year. There's also a bird on a nest with some Easter eggs, so try and remember that one next year as well. My favorite, these Lego built tulips, like the old tulips. Love the new ones as well. These ones were, forgot what they're called, but I know what they are. Yeah, I forgot. Well, maybe we'll remember in a minute. This was a gift with purchase that goes with the big flower arrangement. That's a white vase, so I kind of feel like this with that looks really good. You can kind of see it up there, so it matches that white vase. And then this was also a gift with purchase. It goes to this big, huge yellow dome piece. I don't know if it's the best flower arrangement. I haven't had it built in a while, so I need to put it together. But I love the big pieces to it, so I think I might keep it. And then this down here is all for my favorite botanical bouquet, which I need to rebuild because it got put in here like 2 Christmases ago and never got taken back out. So I need to rebuild this, put it back together. This one was, I think it was the original bouquet wildflower set. And so it's my all-time favorite. It was my first botanical set, but I just think it looks so good. So definitely going to keep this. And this stuff back here was what was in the crate. We got some space, some Disney space, Disney princess set, another Disney princess set. I'm going to keep those, but I think if I collapse them and make them smaller, they'd be a whole lot easier. I don't know, the spaceships are kind of nice to have like this. They're not too broken up, so I might see if I can find a spot that they would fit put together like this. That is the pullback car I'm keeping. It actually is the perfect size to just slide into the corner of this tote once I stick like 4 boxes in here, so that's really nice. As I said, these are 3-in-1s. This is city stuff on top of a box that has city stuff. And then that tote over there has some superhero stuff. I want to go to the superhero stuff a little bit more because I think there's some stuff I could get rid of. City stuff, obviously I'm not doing a city yet, but these are stuff that I would want if I do a city. So we have like a little camper van, we have a car transporter, there's a tractor for a farm area, the ice cream truck, there's the Ferris wheel is in there, which is actually a 3-in-1. And a couple other like vehicles and cars kind of like that. So really probably someday they will all go, but right now I'm just don't have the heart to do it because I want to have a city at some point. So now this has become a big mess, and of course it's right in my way because the dryer just went off and I need to go take care of my laundry. But I'm gonna see what I can do. There is a small pile there of stuff that is actually gonna leave. there's some stuff that flower stuff I'm gonna ask my mother if she likes any of them to keep them, or if she wants to, agrees with me that they're not the best. And then the rest of this stuff I'm gonna try and put back into these little totes that have the blue lids. That's what's going inside the big totes underneath the bed, and then into the crate. I think I could declapse a lot of this stuff. Like, this one's pretty well declapsed. This one is not. This one is not, and what's inside the box down there is not, but that's all friend stuff. I feel like if I had to collapse all of it and put it all inside that box can be all friend stuff. And this is basically the extent of my friends collection. And the only reason why I'm keeping these is because I like the horse carriage, I like the horse barn. Someday it would be neat to have a little ocean area, and this is like a little like rescue boat ocean thing, and the big tote down here is a house, which is really cool, the swimming pool and all that. So, not really keeping it for the mini dolls, obviously, but the colors is great, and the build is great. So, we're gonna put them in here. Jurassic Park is kind of taking up a lot of space, but that's because, as you can tell, I did not take apart any of it. So I think if I take that apart, it'll work a lot better. Same with some of these. If I had to collapse more of these 3-in-1s, I think I can get all the 3-in-1s into one of those kind of boxes. And then I'll probably have to have 2 boxes for city stuff. And I will keep some superhero stuff, so a box for superhero things. I got a little bit carried away and put it all away before telling you what we decided. So friend stuff got put down there. I got most of it put into that box. Some of the other bigger sets like the spaceships and the Disney sets got put in there. But then I had enough room that I was able to put the hospital set that had been stuck over there into here. So I'm really happy I was able to do that. And I got all this back into here, so we have a box of 3-in-1s, a box of city stuff, superhero, this one has like seasonal flowers, and then the car fits perfectly in there. I think that is all for today. All that is left now to go through for seeing about getting rid of stuff is what's up there in the top of my closet, which is a mess. But there's boxes over here, and I know that some of those sets, I probably kept the boxes. There's some base plates and row plates. These are actual sets that have not been built yet, because they're city stuff that I want to keep. They're modular buildings. Just don't have a spot for them yet. Henceforth, why I'm keeping some of my Lego City stuff. But there's some more declass boxes up there, and some inside of that box that says the Bat Cave. So I need to go through that up there. So that up there, and then like a box that has pieces is really all that's left. I'm not going to go through the box that has pieces because there's no way I'm going to carry everything at once up there, and I just don't have time to go through my pieces. So we're just focusing on sets today. There's also a box I have of minifigures that I could probably go through and get rid of some of them. But once again, I'm not going to do that right now. I can do that some other time. So that is it for today. I feel good that I'm going to be able to get rid of this bag of unused stuff. Just have to find all the instruction booklets and maybe boxes for them. I was glad I was able to get the hospital out of that desk over there and put it in an actual spot now. Feel a whole lot more organized and know where stuff is now. Still not the best at organization. Like it could be organized a little bit more. I just did what I had the time for today, which did help a lot. So I hope you all enjoyed. Go build some Lego or organize some, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody!